Hello and welcome everyone to our workshop with the Spinefitter. The Spinefitter is a new tool to release any kind of condition that is relating to pain or discomfort. And I want to introduce to you in this workshop how to use the Spinefitter and make the best out of this great product. My name is Alexander Bohlander. I am an osteopath, a physiotherapist. I'm also a homeopath, and I have traveled the world as a Pilates educator. I've written books and published articles about how movement can heal pain. I'm actually from Germany, from Cologne, and here with me is Nina Metternich. Nina, the developer, together with Katrin, and we will both demonstrate how to use the Spinefitter and how to safely execute the exercises. So please face to the wall. And actually, when you look at the form of the Spinefitter, what does that remind you of? It's a spine, right? So here we have the vertebrae, and here we have the spaces in between the vertebrae. If you put it on Nina's back, you see that the length of the Spinefitter actually starts from the base of the cranium. So welcome everybody to the next part of our Spinefitter education. And in the second part of this workshop, we want to talk about joint mobility. Mobility in general, but now specifically onto the joints. The first part was about muscles, soft tissue, fascia, and now let's move to the bony structures, the joints. So if we look at our joint system, we see that they have a certain relationship to each other. And that relationship actually is very important. I want to show it to you on the spine and on the skeleton. But if you look at the spine, the most important bony structure, of course, is the spine itself. And you see that there is a huge difference between the lumbar spine, thoracic spine, and cervical spine. Not only is the difference in the size of the vertebra, but in the orientation of the joint surface. So in the cervical spine, we have almost horizontal, very straight. Then in the thoracic spine, it goes down a little bit to 45-50 degrees. In the lumbar joint, it goes down to 90 degrees. So the orientation of the joint goes from horizontal into vertical. Welcome back to our Spinefitter workshop and the third system that we want to address now. Remember, the first system was about muscular and fascia restriction and relaxation. The second one was joint mobilization. The third system now is addressing the energy system. So when we talk about energy system, we mean two different things that we would like to approach and stimulate. The first system is more from the traditional Chinese medicine, which talks about meridians and energy points along those meridians. The specific points that we would like to address are the so-called U points. The U points are actually along the paravertebral system, and if you look at the spine and at the back, you will see that the bladder and the kidney meridian run along the spine about 2 centimeters right and left of the spine. You always have a correspondent point on the right side to the left side. And what you are aiming for is a balance between right and left side. And you also want to have a flow along the meridian and along the chain of U points that runs down to the feet and up to the head. So the Spinefitter, if you look at the position that it will have as soon as Nina lying down on it, with the pressure of one ball, you will apply pressure to one of those U points or even several of those U points. Because we have a ball on the right and the left, you will have the effect of balancing right and left as you lie down on the Spinefitter. At the same time, when we move on it, the massaging effect, the stimulation, will balance all